Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to do an eyeshadow look. I don't know why. I'm just like, I get so hooked on like specific items of makeup, like types. Like right now it's eyeshadows and concealers, which is why I've been doing like a concealer style makeup look using no foundation. I don't know. But now I'm on to eyeshadows. So I'm really excited. I got a Morphe palette from Ulta Beauty. It came in the mail a couple days ago and I finally get to use it. I've been working. So I'm hoping to do kind of like a fun eyeshadow look. Y'all know I'm bad at eyeshadow. Y'all know my mom is also bad at eyeshadow. It's just not something I ever really learned how to do, so I'm kind of trying to teach myself. I've been trying to watch videos on YouTube, just trying to like figure out how to freaking do eyeshadow, you know what I mean? So if you're interested in seeing me attempt to do eyeshadow, I don't even know if that's the right expression. If you're interested in seeing me create an eyeshadow look, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, tell your sisters, tell your friends, hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I post new videos, and keep watching. Okay, so, oh god. Okay, so I am just using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm using NONSTOP Ivory. I haven't used this in forever, and I forgot how bad it smells. Like, y'all, it is intense. And it smells very strongly of paint, but it's so matte, and like, I remember when I first used it, I actually really, really hated it. So I was like, and then I tried it again, and I ended up kind of liking it. I liked the way it looked on my skin. I can't remember if I like mixed it with something else or what, but I figured I would try it again, give it another shot. It's just sitting on my desk right now, so I'm like, let's just try it, you know what I mean? So I've got this all over my face. It's not a super full coverage foundation, but it does like, it's like my kind of finish where it's like medium, but like you can kind of build, it's like medium full where you can kind of build it up, but you don't necessarily have to, and it still looks really beautiful on the skin. So I went ahead and just put that on. I'm also wearing, I spritzed on the Smashbox Primer Water, which I finally figured out what the purpose of this is. You spritz it on and it like creates like a tacky surface so that your product sticks, just like a primer. So I don't know if you need both of this and a primer, but since I have it, I'm just using it, and I feel really fancy when I use it, you know what I mean? So I just continue to use it. I also am wearing the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Primer. I love this primer. It's so good. It's so heavenly on the skin, and I just really like using it. I like the way it makes my skin look, and so I just keep going back to it. You know what I mean? Let's talk about some of the new products that I just got from Ulta. I'm not going to use any of them except for the eyeshadow palette today, just because I don't know, I don't feel like it. But the first thing I got is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I've heard such good things about this. It's $15. It's a continuous mist, and it's like, it says it's super fine. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll try it today. But I'm just really excited. I love a good mist because, you know, that's how you know it's not going to be super like fling droplets on your face. Next, I got the LA Girl Eye Luxe eyeshadow palette in Urban Eyes. These colors, y'all. Look at this. So we have like a beautiful, like light white color. It's like a cream color, I should say. Then this really awesome cool toned transition shade. A little bit warmer. I think this one is a little bit lighter than this one, but I like both of them. This is like my go-to shade, honestly. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's like my go-to. That's good. And then a nice dark cool tone. It's kind of like a taupey gray color, and these are like all that kind of color eyeshadows that I really like, which is why I bought it. I got the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, the HD Concealer. I got this in porcelain. I think it's going to be a little too orange for me, just like looking at it, but it might actually be okay. I did swatch it because I was really nervous when I got it. Like in the packaging, it looks so dark and so orange, but it might actually be okay. It looks kind of dark on my hand, but it blends out pretty nicely. I also finally got my hands on the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I again have not tried this. I had to get it in the lightest shade because it did oxidize. I swatched it on my hand at Ulta in store, and it got really dark. Even the F1, I'm kind of concerned it's going to be too dark. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about buying this. It might not be like conducive for like a super fair-skinned human being. You know what I mean? But I'm excited to try that. You'll know I'm obsessed with that concealer. I also got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, the full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer. I got this in 11 light nude. The 13 was too dark, the 10 was too light, and there wasn't a trial, whatever they called, what do you call them where you like try it? Tester. There was not this color tester, so I just went for it. With that, I got a free brush. This is the IT Cosmetics for Ulta Beauty Airbrush Dual-Ended Flawless Complexion Brush, number 132. So it's like like she said, or like it said, dual-ended, so there's like this nice like all over dual length. It's so soft, and I feel like it's just going to do like a great job of like blending out product. And then on the other end is like this beautiful like flat topped dual ended brush. So I think that this is going to like blend out like concealer really well. I wish it was more of a tapered end, but we'll try it. We'll give her a try and see what we think. Is that everything? Yeah. The piece de resistance, which is, oh, there we go. We'll just zoom out for this really quick. I got the Morphe 25B Bronzed Mocha eyeshadow palette. Y'all, I'm trying to be like branch out a little bit. Look at this beautiful packaging. It's like the sleekest, most glorious packaging. I'm obsessed. I will say the only thing I didn't realize is that it doesn't come with a mirror. It's only $19, so I guess like in the grand scheme of things, I have a mirror. But it was just like the principle of the thing. Like it should have a mirror in it. But like look at these colors, you guys. Yes. I'm living for this like maroon grape color. And then this cool tone. Oh, this is Talk and this is Thief. But like these three and then like these three and this one and like this one, I'm just like, they give me life and I can't wait to try them. So this is what we're going to try out today. I'm super excited. It is daytime, but like, do I care? We're going to do like we're going to do a look. So let's go ahead and put on a little bit of this concealer. I have no idea. It got great reviews. It was super cheap. Oh Lord, it might be, it's really thick, y'all. Let's see. I'm just gonna do one eye to start because I'm really nervous. I mean, it didn't really like not do anything, but it also didn't like really do anything either. See how orange it looks though? But, like it blends out really easily. What do you think? No concealer, concealer. I think I like it. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize, you know what I mean? I'll just go ahead and finish this out. God, that's so dark though. Shoot. Ooh, does it look dark to you guys? It looks really dark to me. And like, look at my beauty blender. It's like orange. Let's see what it does. It has a screw cap, which is kind of cool. I feel like it's not light enough to really highlight, which is kind of disappointing me. I was so scared it was going to be too light. Ugh. I know a lot of people like to use this for like contouring. But it just feels like really heavy. Like look how heavy it looks on my face. I'm going to add a little bit of the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer in Fair Neutral right into my inner corner area. Just to like try and brighten this up a little bit. Because it looks really dark. That looks way better. Okay. So it might not be like a great like highlighting concealer for me, but I do think it did a great job of concealing my dark circles. So I like that. I'll keep that in mind. It's going to be like more for concealing my dark circles than for highlighting. Not a big deal. I'm just going to highlight a little bit more up here. I'm going to go ahead and set. Oh, I didn't even use my brush. I'll save to use this brush with the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. That'll be a different video. Put the brush in a cute little case. I don't know if it's meant to stay in that, but I'm going to use it like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and set with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm using it in 05 Fair. It is the lightest shade you can get. Let me tell you guys, I'm obsessed with this powder. It literally never lets me down. I love it. I don't use it on my full face. I just use it where I highlight because the next darker shade is just too dark for me. So yeah, I'll set the rest of my face with a different powder. Just making sure I don't have any creases, and then I'm just going to dip my damp sponge into the powder, like so, and then set. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and then we'll dust away and we'll look to see how it looks, and I'll finish up my face makeup and come back to show you the eyeshadow. Okay, so that is the highlight set. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Naturally Neutral. If you have ever watched my videos, you know that this is like my favorite powder ever. It's the finest, most beautiful finish powder you can like get your hands on for so cheap. It's only $6, you guys. The only downfall to it is that it full on smells like grandma. Like this is grandma's powder, but like, oh, it does such a good job of like just smoothing out your skin. And like grandma knew what she was doing, y'all. Okay? Grandma knew what she was doing. And I'm not gonna leave all this powder on my face, don't worry. This is just like a really heavy, like wet concealer, I guess. The LA Girl one. I don't know. I just gotta make sure that we're not gonna move. It's making me nervous. Honestly, like I haven't worn like a full face of makeup in like a week, so I'm like, I don't even recognize myself. I don't have any, like I don't even have dark circles. I'm just gonna brush away this extra powder with the Real Techniques powder brush. I love this brush. It's so fluffy and like has like the perfect dome to just like lightly brush away and like move the powder to just get everywhere. Let's take a gander at our face. Here's my mirror. Here we go. I will say my face looks really heavy. I think I'm hoping it's just, I don't know. I should have used a different foundation, I think, to try out this concealer. I think that's my fault. It just looks so heavy everywhere. I'm hoping once I set it with setting spray, it kind of like smooths out, but as of right now, I think that concealer is too thick for a concealer. As always, I'll keep trying it with like different foundations, but right now that's not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face makeup, and I'll come back for eyeshadow. Be right back. Okay, for eyebrows, I use the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Ash Taupe. I just love these eyebrow pencils, you guys. They're $10, so it's kind of pricey, but I feel like they last like a good amount of time, like a reasonable amount of time. I did go with the darker brow pencil today. It still like looks natural on my, like it still matches my hair fine, but I usually will do like a lighter tone. I will usually use blonde for like day to day, just if I'm not wearing eyeshadow or wearing just like one color. But since I'm doing like more shadows today, I went with the darker one. Okay, so now to the Morphe palette. Seriously, so bummed that there's not a mirror in here. Okay, so again, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're just gonna do our best, okay? So here is our palette. We're gonna start, I'm gonna go in with this color. This is Image right here. I'm gonna be using the Morphe 573 brush. Pretty reasonable fallout, like not that much, which is great. So I've already set my eyelid, of course. This is just a little bit of a light color. It's gonna give me a little bit of a transition. I just like to start off with that. I have such light skin that I need like this kind of start to a look. So it just has a little bit of color. So I'm just bringing this like up really high on my crease, just really lightly with the brush, and then just smoking it out at the back. I'm just gonna smoke this out way out here and just bring this out, and then make sure I bring it right in here too. Okay, with the same M573 brush from Morphe, I'm gonna go into my next shade. Let's go in with this color right here. This is Seek. It's a little bit, it's like the warmer of these three. Do I want to do that? It's like the lightest, but also the warmest of these three. So we're going to go in with this one. The fallout is really not that bad on this palette. I'm really impressed. So I'm just going to bring this as like a little bit lower crease shade. So more in my crease, but still like keeping it just above my crease. So see, there's like a little bit of space between my eyebrow and this color. I'm just going to make sure to smoke it out right here. Just like that. Next, let's go in with, I guess we're kind of doing like a little bit warmer today. Right? That looks kind of warm. Not bad. Like a little cool, but like also kind of warm. Yeah, let's do this one. It's like kind of cool, but like it's cooler than this one. This one's warmer and this one's a little cooler. This is Most. Using that same brush, I'm just going to pack it right on this outer third and then just swoop it in right at that crease, right below the next color. Just trying to darken this outer part right here. I'm just gonna kind of bring it right here. And then with just this clean e.l.f. brush, it's like a flat brush, I'm going to go back in with this first shade, Image, and I'm just going to blend out these edges right here. Just make them a little bit softer. Next, I'm going to take an R39 brush. It's a little bit flatter, denser brush. We're going to go in with, I really want to wear this color. Let's do this one today. It's a day look. This is Double. And I'm just going to pack this right on that outer third and just slightly bring it in on the crease. I'm just going to pack this right on, maybe like the outer half, and just like really get it in the crease, like that. I like that color. I like that a lot. Ooh, look at that. These are blending out really nicely. I'm digging it. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to put some of, what do I want to put next? I'm going to put some of this color right here. It's like shimmer shade. This is Marine. I'm just going to put some on my index finger. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. I'm just going to put this right in the center of my eye. Just like that. And then I'm going to take that R39 brush and just kind of blend these edges a little bit. That is like so wet looking. I really like it. Since that's kind of dark, I'm going to go in with a little bit lighter. Let's go in with this color. This is Character right here. I'm going to use this Morphe M421 brush. It's like a small concealer brush. I'm just going to use this to kind of pack it into that inner corner. Okay. What do y'all think of that? It's definitely different than I would normally do. It's just like so wet looking, and I definitely need to put on a highlighter, so let's do that too. I need to, smoke out the bottom. I'm gonna take this the R39 brush again. I'm gonna go in again with Seek, which is this color right here that we went into. And I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom lashes, bottom lash line. Okay, had a small camera malfunction there, so I'm just taking Seek, which is this first color, or the second color that I used with the R39 brush, just smoking out the lash line, bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take a little bit smaller pencil brush by e.l.f., this really small one, and I'm going to take, which color did I use? I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to take Double right here, which is what I put on the outer third. And I'm just going to smoke it, this outer third as well, with this small brush. Now I need to put some highlight on, y'all. Okay, let's close that up. I'm going to use this Profusion Studio Highlight Palette right here that I got from an electronics store, and the Morphe E36 brush. It's just a super, super small detail brush. I'm going to take this super light champagne color right here, and I'm going to put this right in the center, right in this inner corner. Just like that. I'm going to bring it out like this as well, and up a little bit. Because there's not really a really light shimmery shade in that palette, which I wish there was, just to like really like tie it all together, you know what I mean? Just like that. I'm going to take the same color. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm also going to take the Real Technique setting brush, which is the one I like to use to highlight. I'm going to go in with the same color, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. It's usually like super blinding. I think I just need to, there we go. How nice that is, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tightline my upper lash line with black liner, or it's like the taupe gray liner that I really like. Throw in some mascara and try and figure out which lip I'm gonna wear, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the final look. I went ahead and just used some CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume mascara on my eyelashes. I'm not wearing any falsies. I did add a little bit more bronzer because I felt like I looked super my eyes were like bang, and then the rest of my face was like really light. So I added a little bit more bronzer, which is more than I would normally put, but I feel like it just kind of brought the look together. For my lips, I am wearing the Hard Candy, what is this called? The Hard Candy Fierce Effects lipstick in At First Blush. I also put on a little bit of concealer to kind of make it a little bit more nude, so it's just like a nude pink color. I really like the way it looks. Not even thinking though, I just threw on some Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, so I'll have to try the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray another time. But yeah, this is the final look, you guys. What do you think? How do you think I did for my first, like, I mean, I feel like it was a legit eyeshadow look. Anybody else? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, tell your sisters, tell your friends, hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I post new videos, and give me a thumbs up if you like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.